Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast for the Canadian Prairie. I'm Andrew Pritchard, meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. Well, temperatures continue to be warmer than average over the next 5 days, and even warmer still as we head into the end of the month of December, the first couple of days of January here, as a ridge continues to hold on over the Canadian Prairie and much of the eastern half of the United States. It's going to be another dry week across the Prairie as well. We have some opportunities for some light snow, but again, not tracking any major disruptive storm systems here as we head through the holiday week. Just looking at some opportunities for about 5 centimeters or less of snow across portions of the Prairie. Some eye candy here, meteorological eye candy as we wake up on this Monday morning. A couple of upper level disturbances making their way across parts of the southern U.S. here, across the southeastern U.S., a beautiful storm system there, and then a much larger wave here across parts of the southwestern U.S. But across the Prairie, mostly quiet. We do have a disturbance making its way through right now, bringing some snow to parts of central Alberta, central Saskatchewan, around the Edmonton area, into Saskatoon, seeing some snow falling right now, and that will continue to move off to the east-northeast. As we head through the next 24 hours, another opportunity for some snow across parts of the southern Prairie as we head in the next 24 to 48 hours as well. The overwhelming pattern here being dominated by a ridge of high pressure across North America. We'll go ahead and track this as we head through the next few days. Watching this trough off the Pacific coast, trying to move ashore, but really being suppressed here by that ridge of high pressure that continues to kind of reestablish itself, especially as we head into the weekend, looking at a very warm weekend, a very warm end to the week across much of the Prairie. Again, tracking some of that light snow right now across central Alberta into central Saskatchewan. That, again, going to continue to lift off to the east-northeast as we head through the next 24 hours. By the time we get to sunset tonight, we should see that snow making its way through central Saskatchewan, lifting into northern and central Manitoba by the time we get to the overnight and early morning hours tomorrow. As we head into the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow, this would be Tuesday, December 24th, watching maybe for some light snow making its way across parts of southern Alberta into southern Saskatchewan as well, and that will continue to lift off to the east-northeast as we head into Tuesday night and Wednesday. Taking a wider look then, looking at the European long-range model here, the precipitation type forecast, we can track the 2 areas of snow. This first one making its way through central Saskatchewan, central Alberta over the day today, Monday, making its way into central and northern Manitoba as we get into the overnight and Tuesday morning hours. We then watch some of that light snow re-emerging across southern Alberta into southern Saskatchewan as we head through the Tuesday night into Wednesday morning time frame. The snow then lifts into central and northern Saskatchewan as we head into Wednesday night and early Thursday morning. We'll then watch parts of southern Manitoba for some light snow flurries as a storm system tracks through parts of the upper Midwest, parts of the Great Lakes here as we head into Thursday and then Thursday night. Total snow accumulation from our ensemble forecast here, the biggest snow producer is going to be the one that's making its way through right now, looking at total accumulation right around 5 centimeters on the high side, maybe a couple centimeters above that. As we talk about right around the Highway 16 corridor in central Saskatchewan, this would include the Saskatoon area. Regina, you're a little bit far north for the 5 to 7 centimeters of snow here, but as you head off toward the U.S. border, looking at maybe a trace to 2 or 3 centimeters of snow. That would include the Winnipeg area, although one model here, the GFS, wants to be a little bit more gung-ho with that snow that makes its way through on Thursday. That, of course, with an area of low pressure making its way through the upper Midwest, through the Great Lakes. Perhaps on the high side here, 5 centimeters of snow in Winnipeg, but the other ensembles here are kind of keeping it a little lower, around 1 to 2 centimeters, so likely looking at just some lighter snow across that area. The Calgary area, probably going to be on the short end here, looking at just a couple of centimeters of additional snow accumulation here as we head through the next 5 days. All of these ensemble forecasts here through Friday, so looking at the upcoming work week, although we do have some holidays thrown in the middle here, but looking at total snow accumulation here through the end of the week, once again on the high side, looking at 5 to 7 centimeters of snow, and most of that falling here over the next 24 to 36 hours from around the Highway 16 corridor here across parts of the Prairie on the north side. Temperature forecast here, keeping things on the warm side. A lot of red being seen here across the Prairie as we head through the next 5 days and beyond, keeping those warmer temperatures in the forecast as we head into the later part of the week, I should say, looking at potentially the biggest warm up here as we head into the weekend across the Prairie. Look at that, temperatures here well above average across the Prairie, extending all the way down into parts of the eastern United States. Taking a look then at temperatures forecasts here across some specific locations, starting off to the east, starting off to the west. I got my directions mixed up there. Keeping it on the near average side. I want to say chilly, but really this is close to average as we go through the bulk of the week. We've been seeing that big warm up as we head into the end of the week, into the weekend. High temperatures above freezing as we head into the weekend and beyond. Similar story as we look at Calgary. Temperatures steady here, highs very close to freezing, but then seeing that big warm up as we head into the Friday, Saturday time frame. As we look at Saskatoon, temperatures near average as we head into the end of the week, warming up slightly as we get into the weekend. Similar picture here in Regina. And then as we look at temperatures here in Winnipeg, a little bit more steady, but still looking at temperatures above average. The average high temperature in Winnipeg this time of year right around -8. So even though we don't see the dramatic warm up here further to the east, we're still seeing temperatures warmer than average as we head through the end of the week. Now, we will be dealing with the holiday schedule as we talk about upcoming forecasts. We won't have the Canadian Prairie forecast on Wednesday. Christmas Day, we'll be celebrating that, having the day off here at Nutrien Ag Solutions. But we will resume the Canadian forecast at the end of the week on Friday morning. So have a wonderful week, a wonderful warm week. Maybe get some snow here in some select locations, but otherwise looking at another mostly quiet and warm week across the Canadian Prairie.